Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Understanding Academic Fundamentals. So, in the video series of C programming, our today's topic is variables. Okay, now what is variable and why we need variable? Okay, so whenever you want to perform any task, yes, you deal with different types of data or different values, correct, and that data and the values need to store in the memory, correct. So to identify that data or the values, a name is given to that memory location, and that name is called as variable. Okay, and as we are storing the data, okay, so variable is also called as a container, yes, which stores the data. Okay, now as the name indicates, variable means what? The data in the variable or the values in the variable can be changed. You can modify the values of the variable. Okay, so variables are used to store the data, or it is a name given to memory location to identify it. Okay, as the name is given to person, correct, to identify him. In the same way, the name is given to memory location. Clear? Now let's take an example. If I write x equal to 10, okay, so in case of maths, it means that the value of x is 10, okay, or x represents the value 10, correct. So this square is nothing but a container which stores value 10, and x is representing this value. Okay, now in C, if I write x equal to 10, it means that the value 10 is assigned to x. Okay, and x is my variable, x is my variable, and this value is assigned to the variable. Clear? Okay, so in case of C, this square is nothing but the memory location, yes, which stores the data, which stores the value 10, and x is the name given to this memory location. Okay, and this name is nothing but a variable. Clear? Now let me take one more example. See here, this is the memory. In memory there is a variable age, yes, age is my variable name, and it has the value 21. Okay, this is the value of variable, and this value is stored in the memory. Clear? So my variable is nothing but it is name given to memory location. Clear? Understood what is variable? Okay, and why we need variable? To store the data. Now the syntax of declaring a variable is data type space variable name. Okay, now variable name is the user defined name. User can give the name to the variable, any name, and there is data type. Now what is data type? Okay, as we know that variable is storing the data or it stores the values, correct. Now that data or the value can be of different type. Yes, the data can be a number, the data can be a character, alphabet, yes, a data can be a word, or a data can be the whole statement, correct. So there are different type of data. To identify which type of data it is, okay, which type of data your variable is storing, there is a data type. Clear? Now let me take example, or we do it practically so that you can understand it easily. Okay, so we have already discussed about the basic structure of a C program. Yes, the first part is header file. Okay, after that there is a main function, and inside the main function, within open close curly bracket, we write the program. Okay, now you can declare the variable. There are two ways. You can declare it before main function, or you can declare it inside the main function or any other function. Okay, so when you declare the variable before main function, it is called as global variable. Okay, global means what? These variable can be used throughout the program. Okay, and when you declare the variable inside the function, then it is called as local variable. Okay, local means what? You can use this variable within this function only, okay, in which it is declared. Clear? Now we have seen the syntax of variable declaration, okay, which is data type space variable name. Okay, now let's say I want to store the numeric data. Okay, so for that the data type is int. Let's say variable name I am taking num. Okay, so num is the name of my variable which is of integer type. That means it can store the numeric data, it can store integer value. Okay, it can store number without decimal point. So if I want to store 10, I can store that number in this variable num. Clear? After that, let's say I want to store a character or special character or an alphabet. Okay, so for that the data type is char. It is used to store the character. Let's say I am taking variable name as vowel. So vowel is the name of my variable which is of character type, so it can store the character data, only a single character. Okay, so if I want to store a, I can store it in the variable vowel. Okay, any character. If I want to store plus, I can store it in this character. Clear? Now let's say I want to store the number with decimal point. Okay, here it is only a number. If I want to store 10.5, which is a decimal number, okay, fractional number, so for that the data type is float. Okay, let's say I am taking variable num1. Okay, so in this we can store the floating point numbers, let's say 2.5. okay, so in this way you can declare different variable of different types. Okay, so there are many data types which can use to store used to declare different variables. Clear? Okay, now one more thing, you cannot have two variables of same name. Okay, as I have declared num variable here, I cannot use the same name to declare another variable. So here I have used num1. Okay, so this is about variable declaration. You can have more than one variables in your program. Okay, now there is variable initialization. Okay, this was variable declaration and initialization. Okay, now what is initialization? See, when you declare the variable, it is declaration. When you pass the value at the time of declaration, okay, that is initialization. So if I am writing here int num equal to 10, okay, so I am declaring the variable and I am passing the value at the same time. Okay, this is nothing but initialization. For example, say I have a pen. Okay, that is declaration. If I say I have a blue pen, okay, so I am giving the value blue, that is the initialization. Understood what is the difference between declaration and initialization? We are just declaring the variable and we are giving the value to the variable at the time of declaration. Clear? So in this way you can initialize the variable. Okay, so I hope variable declaration and variable initialization is clear to everyone. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment box, and like the video, share it with your friends, share your feedbacks and comment, and for more such videos don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.